Hello friends, this is Raj Sastri from Raj Option Trading. Today is December 20, 2021. Let's look at beaten down stocks ready to bounce back. So we'll do a quick market update, look back at 2018 rate hike and see what we can learn from it. And look at the beaten down stocks. Look at EV and solar stocks which are clobbered today. And look at stocks below 200-day moving average and improving, stock with high short ratio and growth and profitable companies with reasonable valuation. So with that, let's jump in and get started. As you look through here, we had a not so great market today. Dow Jones, Nasdaq, and S&P 500 all down, and tech heavy Nasdaq is down big as you can see here. And we had more advancing, more declining stocks, 76% compared to advancing. That's not a good market breadth here. So with that, as you look through here, from a news perspective, stock futures are racing a little bit. That's a good story here. I think tomorrow we can see a good bounce back here. And we have electric vehicle stocks clobbered here after we got Biden's climate social plan got rejected here, and Nike shares rise. They topped the estimates. That's a good story. And Micron also did nicely as a strong data center sales drive outlook. And then we got solar stocks here. Solar stocks are down big time. Look at Solar Edge, First Solar, Sonova, Dakio, and Phase all down here, mainly because Build Better just died in Congress. There is a little bit fear in the market around the solar stocks here. And we got Callaway Golf here. It's insiders are buying. I like this company here. Sold off completely. Good to buy. So with that, let's jump in and look at Thinkorswim platform from TD Ameritrade. As you look through here, we got S&P 500 futures down 3 days continuously, and there's a small bounce in the futures market. That's always a good news here. And we got Nasdaq here down big time, and there is a small bounce in the futures market. That's also good. Tomorrow we can expect a little bit bounce, which is a good welcome. And we got Dow Jones Industrial Average down big time, and there's a small increase, around 200 points increase in the futures market, which is good. And we got Russell here. Russell, as you can see here, down big, and there's a small improvement. So with that, what we'll do next is we'll look at the 2018 market drop and see what we can learn from it. So let me go in here and bring up 2018 here and learn from the drop here. As you look through here, we got 2018 here, and look, we got market drop. Around December time frame, November December time frame, J. Paul was very aggressive in his rate cut and also in the market commentary. Let me get rid of this line here so we can see clearly. There we go. So J. Paul increased the rates back in December. Look, market tanked big time all the way. Look, we got December, December 21. That's a big drop here. After that, December 22nd to 26th, stock went higher. So I expect something similar this time also. Even though Powell was more aggressive back in 2018, look, there's always that Santa Claus rally here. I expect stock market to go higher, after this today's big drop here, and we might have a nice Santa Claus rally. That's always a good sign. I think we can learn from what happened in 2018 and expect a small bounce, even though situation's a little different this time with the COVID and whatnot. But expect a small bounce in during the Christmas and New Year holidays. With that, let's jump in and look at few stocks. All right, let's look at few big ones here. We got Apple. Apple, as you can see here, it's a good stock company here. Stock is, right now it's RSI 55 came down. At these levels, I'm a buyer of Apple here. It's a great stock. It's a good company, multi-trillion-dollar company. I would be a buyer of Apple here. I would probably wait a little longer given RSI is 55. I would like this to come to around 50 or so, but we can do small purchase here and go from there. Microsoft, on the other hand, it's a great buy here. RSI is 41. It's below its 100-day moving average. It's a good buy here. And then you got Amazon.com. It's a great buy. I've been buying Amazon in this pullback here. It's a good one. It will always bounce nicely. Look, drop, bounce, drop, bounce, drop, bounce. Now we got a drop here below 200-day moving average. On the balance, volume is rising, so it's a good one to buy at these levels here. And Facebook Meta is a great stock here. I'm a buyer of Facebook. I've been adding slowly. Mark Zuckerberg has a vision. He want to own metaverse. I think it's a good stock to buy at these levels. Wall Street is not convinced yet. It's good to slowly accumulate. Don't buy huge. Keep buying a couple stocks here and there and build up a nice position in Facebook. And let's look at a few more here. All right. So let's look at the Google. Google is a big company, multi-trillion-dollar company. Look, stock is down here. RSI is 42. It's a great company to buy here. I think this company will do very well with the leadership of Sundar Pichai. I think it's a good one here. And we got Netflix. Netflix, as you can see here, it's been dropping a lot. Now, even though market is down, Netflix went higher. So what this tells me is really Netflix cannot go any lower anymore. It wants to bounce back here. Netflix has a great story. They got nice movie business, and they're also getting into gaming. I think this stock will be great as you go forward. It's a great buy here. And then got Nvidia. Nvidia is a great buy here. Look, RSI is 43. Just couple weeks ago, this stock was high flying. Now it's below 100-day moving average. It is a great buy here. I would be a buyer of Nvidia. I've been adding to my position here. And AMD is also a great buy here. Look, AMD came down here. I would be a buyer of AMD at these levels. Legendary leader Lisa Su, I think she will take the company in the right direction. All right, so we got a couple more big companies here. ASML, again, one of my favorite chip stock here. Look, stock is up today. This stock also cannot go any more lower here. It's a great buy here. And then you got Applied Material, one of my favorite chip stock here. Look, it's trying to bounce off of 100-day moving average. Nice on the balance volume. It's a great buy here. And then you got Lam Research, one of my favorite stock today. It's down, as you can see here, down 8. And look, on the balance volume is also coming down. But I'm a buyer of Lam Research here. It's a great company. And then you got Micron. Micron, did a nice earning announcement today. Stock is doing great. I think we should see a bounce tomorrow. Even up here, look, RSI is 50, middle of the road. You could buy a little bit. And if it comes down, you could buy more. All right, let's go back to 3. Okay, so we got a couple more names here in the healthcare. Healthcare stocks after doing great. J&J came down a little bit here. They have some news about their COVID causing some blood clots. That's why stock came down a little bit. At this levels, I'm not buying any of these healthcare names. Super hot here for me. We would skip here. All great stocks, but let's wait for a little pullback. Look, RSI is a little high. It's good to wait for a little pullback here. And then you got, some of these, oops, let's go back to 3A. We got few more life sciences companies here. These are also very hot here. Look, RSI 56 for Thermo Fisher, one of my favorite stock here. Abbott Lab is 60. All these stocks are a little hot here. I would wait for a little pullback. If you were to buy a stock here, I think Medtronics is a good buy here. Stock has been struggling off late. And Danaher is also a good buy at 50. I think Danaher is a stronger candidate here. Let's wait for Medtronic to settle down a little bit. Looks like it's going down. We should see some settle down and then we can jump in here. Little early to buy Medtronic here. All right, so now we got home improvement stocks here. Look, after going high for a long time, Now it's a good time to buy Home Depot as well as Lowe's. Now the RSI is below 50. I'm a buyer of these companies. They will do good here. I think it's great to buy these companies when the RSI drops below 50. And then you got TJX here. TJX also is dropping with all these Omicron worries here. And same story with Nike. I think Nike is a great buy. After today's earning announcement, stock might go higher tomorrow, but it's a great buy here. All right, so let's look at a few more consumer staples here. Walmart trying to go a little higher here. I think at these levels at RSI 43, Walmart is a great buy. And Procter& and Gamble is too hot here. RSI 66. Same story with Costco and Pepsi. I would wait for a little pullback here. All right, let's look at a few more here. We got JP Morgan, one of my favorite bank stock here. Stock is down big time. At these levels, I'm a buyer of JP Morgan. It's a well-run company under leadership of Jamie Dimon. And then you got Bank of America, again a great company here. Stock is sold off with the RSI 39. It's a great buy here. And Wells Fargo is also a good buy. And same is the story with the Citibank here. I think all are great buys here for a long-term holding. All right, let's look at a few more here. We've got Visa. Visa, as you can see here, RSI is 50, middle of the road. I think it's a good buy here, along with MasterCard. Again, RSI is 47. On the balance volume is trying to go higher. It's a great buy here. PayPal, I think it's trying to stabilize here after dropping big time. Now it's showing some signs of stabilization. I'm a buyer of PayPal here as well as Square. Square is a good company here. I think its stock is trying to stabilize, not quite. It's good to slowly buy some Square. No need to rush. Keep buying, a couple stocks here and there. It's a great one here. All right, so let's look at Tesla. Tesla is one of my favorite here. Look, RSI 35. Just a couple of weeks ago, Tesla was all-time high. Now it's come down nicely with this, all the EV stocks getting clobbered here. It's a great buy here. I would be slowly buying some Tesla here and go from there. And same story, NIO is completely sold off Chinese Tesla. I can't imagine stock came down below 30 here. It's a great buy at these levels here. And Lucid is also a good buy here. Lucid also came down pretty much. RSI 41. It used to be a hot shot stock just a couple of weeks ago. Now it's a great buy. And Fisker is also a good buy. And so is RIVN. So with that, let's look at a couple more here. All right, so Rivian, as you can see here, Rivian is a hot shot stock here, came down nicely. Right now it's $89. I'll be slowly buying some position in Rivian here. Given it's a great stock, but with this, bill getting clobbered in the Senate, that's why stocks are down here. Keysight, on the other hand, is a great stock here. I would be a buyer of Keysight here. Look, RSI came below 48. This is a great long-term play here. Look, stock has been doing very nicely. Anytime this stock drops like this, it's always a great buy here. And then you got Charge Point here. Charge Point RSI is 29, completely sold off here. I'm a buyer of this company also, along with Blink, which is also a great one here. All right, let's look at the fintech names here. These are completely sold off here, as you can see. They're showing some signs of stabilization. Look, Stoneco stabilizing, PaySafe stabilizing, Pags it's coming down a little bit, and Encino is stabilizing nicely. I'm a buyer of these names here slowly and accumulate to the position here. All right, let's look at a few more here. We got Avago, Broadcom. As you can see here, Broadcom is going nicely solid, going higher and higher. I would wait for a little pullback on Broadcom here. Cisco is doing great. Looks like all these these stable stocks are back here. Cisco, Broadcom, they always do well in this type of environment. They got solid supply chain execution here. And we got Qualcomm, dropped a little bit at this time. I would wait for a little pullback here, and then buy. Intel is a great buy here. You could buy Intel at these levels here. RSI is 45, stock is clobbered. They can do nicely. All right, so we got a couple more here. We got a Dexcom here. Dexcom is a great stock at RSI 43 here. Look, stock is getting clobbered here, and nice on the balance volume. Tells you there are more buyers than sellers. On the other hand, Vertex is super hot here. I would wait for a little pullback. RSI 76 too hot. Price moved up too quickly here. And then you got IDEX Labs. This is one of my favorite stock here. I'm a buyer of IDEX here. RSI is 47. These guys are into pet medication. It's a great stock to buy here. Look, on the balance volume is rising. It's a good one here. And then we got Agilent Technologies, one of my favorite stock. They're into life sciences. RSI is 42. It's a great buy here. Look, on the balance volume is going higher. Tells you more buyers than sellers. All right, let's look at a few more here. We got my favorite video gaming stocks here. Look, after getting clobbered, Activision Blizzard is going higher. It's a good story. I would be a buyer of Activision Blizzard. Look, on the balance volume is also going higher. That's a confirmation for you. As stock goes higher, on the balance volume goes higher. That tells you stock is turning around. And even Roblox is a good one here after getting clobbered here. It's also showing some progress, as you can see here. I'm a buyer of Roblox along with Electronic Arts as well as Take Two Interactive, all great names here. If these stocks come down, it's a great buy here. Take Two is one of my favorite. RSI 60 tells you a little too hot here, but still it's a great buy. All right, so now we got some of these hot shot stocks. I love Asana here. Asana is a great company. Its founder is a Facebook co-founder. They want to cut down all these, mundane jobs at work like email and status reports and whatnot. Stock has got clobbered here, as you can see here. Now it's trying to go higher, even though market is down today. Asana went higher. That tells you this stock had enough. It wants to go higher. Look, on the balance volume is going higher. It's a great stock here. And Pinterest, as you can see here, it's trying to stabilize. I think at these levels, Pinterest is a steal. I would be buyer of Pinterest here. And Palantir, as you can see here, it's a very cheap stock at these levels here. On the balance volume is trying to stabilize. I'm a buyer of Palantir here. And Twitter is a great company here. We got a new CEO. I think it's a great stock to buy at these levels. As you can see here, on the balance volume is down. Stock is trying to stabilize. Soon enough, we have on the balance volume also will go higher. It's a good one to buy here. All right, let's look at a few more here. Now we got my favorite crypto stocks here. We got Marathon Digital. Look, Marathon is trying to stabilize here. Nice on the balance volume. I'm a buyer of Marathon here. Look, low IV percentile. That tells you even if you can even buy some call options long term. And right blockchain, same story. Nice movement here. Stock is stabilizing and low RSI tells you could buy some call option also. BT is one of my favorite here. At these levels, it's a bargain. I would buy some BT here along with Coinbase, which is also a great stock here. All right, let's look at a few more here. Now we got my favorite cybersecurity names here. We got CrowdStrike. Stock is going higher today. This stock had enough here. I think this is going to go higher with the new virus Log4j. It's going to cause some trouble, and this company can help. And we got Cloudflare again. It's a beaten down stock here. I'm a buyer of Cloudflare also at these levels. Stock is trying to bounce off of its 200-day moving average here. Fortinet is a super nice stock here. Look, RSI is 51 here. I'm a buyer of Fortinet. It's a great stock here. And then you got Okta. Okta is also trying to go higher, as you can see here. At these levels, Okta is a bargain. All right, now we got Chinese stocks, as you can see here. Chinese stocks are not stabilizing. I would probably wait on these guys. If they bounce a little bit and try to stabilize, then we can buy. But Chinese stocks are not showing any signs of going higher. I would pass on these, even though it's a great value. Unless you're a super long-term person, I would not bet on Chinese names yet, given Chinese government is not kind enough for these stocks here. All right, let's look at one last one here. We got Mimi stock here, Gamestop. As you can see here, Gamestop is trying to go higher. Look on the balance volume is pretty nice here. This rally might have some legs. We'll see how it goes. Then we got UiPath here, one of my favorite stock. It's trying to stabilize here at these levels. I think it's a great buy. Then you got Stitch Fix here. As you can see here, it's also trying to stabilize here. It's trying to actually going down a little bit. I think it could be okay to buy some Stitch Fix here. On the other hand, I love Confluent here. Confluent is going higher even though market is down here. This is telling you Confluent cannot go any lower. It's a great buy here. Look, on the balance volume is going higher. Tells you that I'm smart money buying this stock here. So with that, what we'll do is we'll jump into our Excel spreadsheet and look at ETF action and look at stock action. From an ETF action perspective, let's jump in here and look at ETF. As you look here, we got all the major averages down nicely. S&P 500, QQQ all down nicely. Respectable volume in SPY here. As the market dropped, a lot of folks are trading SPY. It's good to see that. And now let's look at category 1 here. As you look through here, we are in category 1. Category 2, we got here IYR, real estate down, as you can see here. Not as much down as a major average. It's holding up nicely. And energy down, financial down big here. Utilities are not down big. I think folks are swapping into utilities slowly. And yeah, I think that's a good one here. Let's also sort this by volume here, so you can look at high volume on top. All right, so we got high volume financials is lower here. I'm a buyer of some bank stocks at these levels here. Energy is down, which is a good welcome story here. And as you can scan through here, we got utilities down, and we got the Invesco currencies here. FXC down, Australia down, China also down here. I think FXC is up today, which is okay. So TLT, which is bonds are down, which is helping stock market a little bit, and currency or US dollars is also down a little bit here. So with that, let's go into our category 4 here. Look, semiconductor down big time, technology down. So risk off. Folks are not going into risky assets here. They're staying back with the lower risk assets. And let's look at next category here. Look, we got IBB, which is biotech. Biotech is not as much down. It's trying to recover here, but semiconductor down big time. So with that, let's look at few major trends and go from there. All right, so let's sort this by high volume on top here. So as you look through here, we got clean energy down, semiconductor down. As you can see here, most of the stocks are down here, or ETFs are down, with the exception of Bitcoin. Bitcoin is increasing a little bit. Looks like Bitcoin is trying to go higher. Bitcoin got clobbered. All the crypto cohort got clobbered. It's trying to go higher. It's a good time to still buy some crypto stocks like BTBT and Marathon Digital, and Riot Blockchain, and so on and so forth. So with that, let's jump in here and look at stocks and see what we can buy here. So let me go here to a auto filter here, volume greater than 1 million shares, and look at the beaten down stocks in one day. Look, we got a lot of stocks which are beaten down big time here. We got look, Kasawa is a meme stock down big time. Tuya big time down. SQM big time down. There's some regime change. That's why stock came down big time here. We'll see how it goes, and so on and so forth. Look, my favorite solar stocks are down here. Solar Edge down big time here because of this bill. And we got here Sonova, again solar stock down. All the solar stocks are down here. What we'll do is, we are looking at beaten down stocks. Let's go after quality. Let's say we want low RSI, and we want positive gross margin, and we want low debt. So we are going after quality here, and also positive sales. So let's look at some good candidates here. And we can also say we want a positive, we want a little bit lower valuation. So let's say PS ratio is less than 25, so we don't get high valuation type stocks here. Now we are getting somewhere. Look, we got stronger candidates, nice quarter over quarter sales growth, nice gross margin. What we'll do, because times are difficult here, we should go after quality. Let's also say we want 1 year sales growth also to be positive here, so that way you can go after stronger candidates. Now we got both quarter over quarter sales as well as 1 year sales greater positive. That tells you these are stronger candidates here. We can even spice it up a little bit and say we want 5 year growth, sales growth also to be positive. So you'll get even stronger candidates now. There we go. Now we get super strong candidates here. Look, we got Solar Edge again, beaten down stock here big time. Look, its revenue is positive revenue growth in 5 years, average positive, 1 year, quarter over quarter positive, nice gross margin, and also company making money, nice net margin, low debt on the balance sheet. Stock is beaten down here. I'm a buyer of Solar Edge at these levels. It's a great stock here. And then got NVTA. It's a little stock here on the medical device story here. Nice 5 year growth, sales growth, nice 1 year sales growth. I'm a buyer of this company. Again, low valuation. And we got a few more, as you can see here. Clean Spark is a good one here. Tilray is a great beaten down stock in the cannabis cohort here. Dakio Chinese solar stock down big time. Callaway Golf is a good one here. You could look at this list here. Given there's a nice sales growth, nice gross margin, sales growth is positive enough. 5 year, 1 year, quarter over quarter, you could go after this. And just to make it even more exciting, and given we have to go after quality in the tough situation. Let's say we want nice financials with the Altman Z score greater than 1.8. So we are even going after more quality here. And let's also say we want nice Piotrowski F score here, going after quality. You get even stronger candidates. And let's say we want growth, compared to industry, to be above average. So let's say growth in 1 to 5 rank. So we'll get even better stocks here. Look, we are going after quality here. And let's also say profitability with the higher percentile, profitability rank above average compared to industry. Now we get stronger candidates. And let's also say quality perspective, we want high quality stocks here, above average quality. So now we are going after quality. Look, this is a list of stocks here, great stocks here. You could look at buying some of these names. Don't worry about market pullback. The market always finds a way to bounce back. Key is to go after strong stocks here and go from there. If you look at this list here, if you're not comfortable owning some Chinese names, I understand you can skip stocks like Alibaba here. Probably Dakio Energy also is from China. But you could look at non-Chinese stocks. If you want to skip them, I can just skip them here. Let's say country, let's just skip China here. There you go. So we got all these non-China stocks here. Look, there is no China stocks. You could buy some of these names here. Take advantage of the pullback. Don't sit back and watch market. Buy slowly. Don't need to rush. All these are great stocks. Even if you see 5-year revenue growth positive, 1-year revenue growth positive, quarter over quarter positive, gross margin positive, and net margin positive in many cases here, you could go after these. Just to make it even more exciting, let's say even net margin positive, so you'll go after very, very, very strong candidates here, so that way you don't need to worry too much about this downturn, and you could buy quality stock. Look, now we got net margin positive company. These companies are proven to be revenue growers in 5-year, 1-year, quarter over quarter, nice gross margin, nice net margin, low debt. I think you could go after these candidates here and go from there. Look, it's a short list here, all great stocks. Look, Intuit also got hit today. It's a great stock. And we got CRM, one of my favorite stock here, Mark Benioff. And list is not huge here. You could go after this list and buy some great names here. Take advantage of the pullback and don't worry about the pullback. Pullback always comes. I've seen this multiple times. I've seen in 2018, 2008, and multiple years I've looked at this. And as you buy these quality companies, you don't need to worry too much. Buy slowly. Don't need to buy all at once. So with that, what we'll do now is, many of you like to play, short squeeze game. Let's look at some high short squeeze candidates and go from there. So let's go here, auto filter, volume greater than 1 mil, and let's say a high short ratio. And let's also sort this by high short ratio on top here. All right, so we have high short on top. There you go. So we got great names here as we see here. Let's also go after quality. Let's say low RSI, and we want positive gross margin, and we want low debt, and also valuation lower than 25. So now we are getting stronger candidates, as you can see here progressively. You could look at some of these names, but if you even want positive sales growth, we could look at that one also. Take a look at this here. If you're comfortable, you could go with these. If you want even stronger positive sales, you could go after those also. You can be a little more positive here. And many of you, if you want to avoid Chinese stocks, I could put a filter on for you here. Look, these are the great ones here. These stocks have got nice low debt, positive gross margin, positive quarter over quarter sales growth, and high short ratio. You could take advantage of this and buy some of these names here. Look, we got 1-800 flowers. This stock cannot go down any lower. I think at this time it's trying to go higher, even though market is down. So that tells you these companies are, starting to form a short squeeze at these levels here. I'm a buyer of this one here. And then you got a few more. Look, we got Jumia. Jumia is trying to go higher in 10 days, squeezing the shorts. And then you got Alto here. Alto is also trying to go higher. It's a low price stock, as you can see here. And we got a few more as you can scan through here. All high price stock. Nuance, I would not go after this. I think it's waiting for an acquisition with Microsoft here. I would skip that one here. And look, Gamestop is also a good one here. Oh, I would probably wait on this a little bit. It's gone up so much in last 5 days, 15%. Probably good to wait a little bit. And even Kempf, I think we should wait a little bit given it's gone up nicely here. So these are your candidates for a short squeeze game. And next, what we'll do is we'll look at, many of you want to sell some put options. This is a great time to sell put options because market is, volatile. When the market is volatile, you get a lot of premium for selling put options. Let's go after such candidates here. Let's say volume greater than 1 million, high IV percentile, and let's go after quality here, low RSI and positive gross margin. Let's say we want low debt and also low valuation, so less than 25. And let's sort and get this high short on top, high IV percentile on top here. All right, let's say largest to smallest here. All right, so now we are getting our high IV percentile candidates on top here. Look, 100, and so on and so forth. Some of these Chinese names you got to be careful. Let me do one thing. Let me just remove the Chinese names from the list here, so that way you can be a little more comfortable. These Chinese stocks have been going down of late. That's there we go. So we removed the Chinese names here. Or you could look at these names. Let me say price greater than 30, because to sell put options you need to get some good premium. Above 30 you get better premium here. So you could look at these names here, sell some put options and make some money that way. Look, all the strong candidates. To sell put options you need to have nice sales growth and gross margin, and low debt, and also low RSI. Low RSI means stock is sold off here and ready to bounce back. I would go after these names here and sell some put options. You could go all the way up to IV percentile, maybe say 40 or so, 45 or so, but don't go below that. Look, all high IV percentile here. You could get some nice premium here and go from there. Look, still we got here 51, 50. As you go down, you could sell, put options on these names here and get some good income month in and month out. So with that, what we'll do is we'll look at two more things and wrap it up. And first, let's look at beaten down EV stocks, electric vehicle stocks. As you look through here, we got electric vehicle. Let me see where it is. There you go. So we get all our EV names here. Let's also go after quality here. Let's say low RSI, and let's say positive gross margin. We can get rid of these multiple companies here. Go after the positive gross margin companies. You could look at these names here. All these company stocks have got positive gross margin, as you can see here. And we can also say low debt. Get rid of some higher debt candidates here. There. And we can also say we want volume greater than 1 million, so we can get rid of low volume candidates. Now we're getting a smaller list. Look, these are the great ones here, because all these EV stocks got clobbered. You could go after quality stocks here. Look at some of these names. Look, Blink Charging works here. You could buy some Blink Charging here. You could look at Charge Point. And if you want positive candidates, I can put this filter on here, positive sales growth. You'll get just the positive sales growth candidates. There you go. These are stronger candidates. You could take advantage of this big, drop off or pullback in EV stocks here. Buy these quality names here. Look, nice quarter over quarter sales growth, nice gross margin. You can go after these candidates here and buy them, take advantage. And last but not least, let's look at solar stocks. Solar stocks have got pulled back pretty hard today with this bill not getting enough support. Let's look at those here. So we got solar stocks. So we don't have too many solar stocks. So look, all these are great names here. Let's also say we want a positive gross margin. Remove a couple of them which are a little bit weak here. Look, all these are great names here. And look, many of them got positive sales growth, like Solar Edge, one of my favorite here. DAQ again down, great one here. Chinese name, if you want to avoid, that's fine. ENPH is one of my favorite, down big time. And Sun Power, Sunwork, all great ones here. And if you don't like Chinese stocks, I can just put a filter here, and you could just remove them from the list here. There you go. So now we got all non-China, solar stocks here. You could look at some of these here. Let's also say positive sales, so you can get stronger candidates. Look, this is a very short list of solar stocks. These are, positive sales growth, and many of these have got positive net margin. We could even say great positive net margin candidates. You could see here we got a couple of them with positive net margin. These companies make money. You could go after those and go from there. So with that, let's wrap it up here. Thank you very much. Happy investing and trading. Please subscribe.